Okay, hello and welcome back, guys and girls. I've just been reading through my gasket set, and I actually found the Salisbury diff pan gasket, which is great. And basically, what I'm going to tell you about, because I was asked recently, is the tin gasket effective compared to the composite gasket? Tin gasket, as you know, is tin shims put together, and we have this tiny little oil hole which you'd wonder once it got clamped down whether it would block up. They don't. These gaskets are okay. They are an industry standard right now. This is a Packard engine which you will find in certain models of DAF vehicles. I'm pretty sure one of you would like to fit this to a Land Rover. However, it's irrelevant. What I'm going to show you here is that everything now is on tin gaskets. They don't use composite gaskets. This one has an issue, an overheating issue, and it did actually blow the gasket somewhere on cylinder 1, probably around here. It's not my job, so I'm not 100% sure. Basically, the tin gasket, as I said, is effective. Also, it reduces cleanup time if you have to replace this gasket. The thing is here is if you have a warped cylinder head, it won't matter what gasket you fit, it will still blow. So it's just a thought. Basically, it comes down to the condition of your cylinder head and the gasket size that you use. This is a 3-hole gasket, HG740L, which is probably the most common and the thickest. We will be testing for cylinder head gasket leakage shortly. I hope you guys don't mind the fact that I'm using other vehicles and even these trailers sometimes to explain things, because I find it easier than having to go out and try and find a Land Rover, for instance, and find certain faults to show you how to do stuff. But there is commonality in everything. Automotive is the same right the way through. It's just Land Rover choose to put theirs into the shape of a Land Rover and stick a badge on the front. I'm going to be doing transmissions, and I want to get a diff rebuild done. I know some of you want to see air lockers, but the Patreon that is supporting us, is not enough to be able to buy expensive stuff. So even with the support of Brookwell's, which we appreciate, obviously, we're just going to stick to standard stuff and standard overhaul for now. Unless, of course, more of you guys wish to put money into the Patreon account to help us out. With regards to Patreon, I'd just like to thank the guys that are donating money on a regular basis to help us get things done. Now, you can see this Discovery, which has landed with us for a little while. It's in a horrendous state. There are all the common faults with body rot. So this would make a good project for us to show you how to weld certain parts on a Discovery, welding tin thin plate. We will be getting on with this when the weather gets better. Presently, it's raining today. Last week was snow. Once the sun's out and we're in the summer phase, then I'll get on and weld this and show you how it's done. We have started buying parts when we can. There's £200 worth of pressed tin here, which is one of the wings, inner wing, and lights surround. We've also got to do the sills, which are completely dissolved. Both inner wings are rotten, the floor and the rear cross member, and A and B posts. As you can imagine, it's not just the video production, but it's also getting stuff together, making sure everything flows so you can have the videos. And I'm now preparing slowly to do the transmissions, then do the engine rebuild, and then you'll see some of the welding. So there's quite a lot going on this channel behind the scenes, but you can see it costs money, it costs time. I'm quite happy to give my time. If people are happy to give money and sponsor us and whatever else, then that's great. It makes things flow a lot better, but be patient with me. I know I change a lot, but it will happen, so there you go.